Welcome back to Media City Radio with my special guest today, supermodel Miguel Perdomo. How you doing, my brother?
What's going on? Thanks, Felix.
No
Thank you for
problem,
having
brother.
me.
Good to see you, like always.
Likewise.
We go back a long way.
Super long way. Crazy.
Well, first thing, of course, I want to say congratulations on your new son.
Thank you.
How does it feel like to be a dad?
Man, it's crazy. It's a crazy feeling, man, but I think it's the best thing I've ever did.
Of course. I've always said that, man.
Oh,
Kids
yeah.
change you.
Yeah, man.
But
God is he knows he's the greatest. I'm
course,
telling
all day, God is good, man.
you. Oh, yeah.
He puts your life in a whole different perspective.
Yeah, it makes you like now. I was hustling before, but now it's like I'm on super hustle mode. Like
Kids
I'm
are
trying to
good.
catch up to Kevin Hart type shit.
Yeah,
You
you're
know?
really grinding.
Yeah, I'm grinding, man.
Kevin's all over the place.
Exactly. I'm trying to be like him, man.
Exactly.
Be on
Like, you're gonna see
everything.
my face everywhere.
They gonna get tired of me. I'm telling you. That's the agenda right now. It's pretty much all sacrifice now because it's like I don't have time for. I mean, I didn't have time before. Now I really don't have time for anything. Like I don't even have time for myself because everything is devoted to the baby. You
Of
know,
course.
and of course I gotta help my wife out. You know, with everything that she needs for the baby. So
Of course.
it's a crazy transition, but I mean, I'm learning and it's a learning experience for me. So you know, it's new, it's fresh, and I love it. So far, I love it. I don't mind it.
I can't wait to see the little Prince up in the studio. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
man, I can't wait.
Take over Dad's footsteps.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? Let me
please.
show you how to do this, pops.
Exactly. I'm an old man already. I hope so. I hope so.
He's gonna be like, Dad, let me show you how to do this,
Let
son.
me show you. It's the same thing with FJ. FJ gonna be the same way. Watch. He be like,
And
all right,
now he's
man.
finally
move over.
He's finally like starting to like pictures. Forget it. Before I had to blackmail the hell out of him, but now he's finally got comfortable.
Nah, yeah,
with
you
it.
gotta give him time, man.
Yeah, everybody used to be mad at me. They'd be like, "Man, why is that boy not in Milan?" I'm like, "He hates me." Every time I try to pull out the camera, he'd be running
Yeah,
or going this way or that way. But at least now he's gradually getting used to it.
there you go. That's how it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just glad finally because before I had to blackmail, people would be like, "Oh, he takes so many nice pictures." I'm like, "You know how much I had to blackmail him just to get that photograph?"
Gotta bribe him. Like I'm gonna buy you a toy. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I know.
that's how I do has like 400 cars because I kept saying, "Yo, I'll get you another car." He said,
Yeah.
"Okay."
There you go. That's how you do it. Man. That's how you do it. I'm telling you, these kids are something else.
So those who don't know about you, what is your background?
I am Dominican from Paterson, New Jersey. Been born and raised in Paterson from Park Ave and Straight Street. Believe me, everybody in the hood knows me because I'm always out there. Even still, my parents are still there.
Right.
So it's like I'm always there every weekend. Every other weekend, I'm there.
Okay. And as far as your background in modeling, for those that don't know.
Oh, my background in modeling. Well, you know, I started with you. What 2001? And I remember, I forgot what kind of car you had. We went somewhere in Hackensack by Coach House Diner, somewhere around there, one of those backyards we was shooting. And that was what, 1999, around the 2000?
Yeah, I was telling Biggs that earlier when he was here. I said, Miguel could tell you some stories. It's funny. I found some footage yesterday that I never saw of you. I meant to pull it up, but I forgot.
Man.
For my son's first birthday party when Lush took you downstairs and asked you some questions about me for a documentary she was working on.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, "Yeah, I remember he picked me up in this hoopty, but I was a little skeptical, but I just trust his body work that he just gave me the shots."
Oh, yeah, no.
So
I'm telling you.
I was like, we came a long way, and I was telling Biggs, I said, you know what I love about Miguel. I said to this day, I don't think I ever met anyone that had the grind and determination like yourself. You know what I'm saying? I told him
Thank
how
you, man.
even back then when I was shooting for Don Diva, you were like, "Yo, I'll just tag along with you, help you carry your stuff, and then if they say, yo, they need another guy for the shoot, I jump in. If they don't, I'll be there to help you."
Exactly.
And I said, that's funny, like how we went to the Petey Crack, Lee's the K shoot.
Oh, yeah.
And then on 145th, and then they were like, ask you to shoot. You know what I mean? Because you was just chilling with me.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, that's just how Miguel was. He was just determined to succeed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, seeing all the stuff you have accomplished since then, my brother, I'm just totally blown away to see how proud of you I am, and to see like the grind and determination to succeed, my brother.
Thank you, man. You know how it is. It wasn't easy for us, but we hit, man. I mean,
It's because we wasn't scared of the hard work. You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? The grind. People don't understand. It's not just okay. I'm here. And, I'm popping. It doesn't work that way.
No.
I mean, they're blessed now because you got social media to get you out there and stuff now. But back in the day, we didn't have that. It was footwork. Us going to the agencies or to the labels or
and to me it's still that way, but because it's like Yeah, now we got social media and it's an extra platform for you to showcase your body of work. But it's like we come from a different era.
Of course.
Like our era is from like I need to meet
You
you. I
come from
need to
that raw
know.
'90s hip hop
Yeah,
era.
exactly. So I need we come from that raw era that we have to meet you. We have to know who the hell we dealing with. These social media people, everybody could put whatever they want up and make you think this is who I am. But then when you meet them, they don't. They don't.
They're
Doesn't
painting a
fit.
good facade of
Yeah,
themselves.
yeah. Everybody got a nice trailer on Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's all 60 seconds of their life.
Exactly, and then and at the same time, you faking it to the world. You're really not like that. You're just showing them that this is how you are, but you're really not like that. But that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, man. I got a question about that later on. But what was your first big break?
My first big break, I think. Well, my first one was with you. Who was it that we did? We shot that book. What was the author name that we shot her book cover?
Oh, the Latin Conscious Sutra.
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah, exactly that. We shot that, and that came out amazing. Like I had so much fun with the woman I was shooting with that day. I forgot what girl it was. I think it was
Monica.
Monica.
Yeah, Monica.
So we did a
shout out Monica.
Yeah, shout out to Monica. That's right. And we had a great time. And then that like pretty much like started like the snowball effect, I could say.
Right.
Because that I'm like, all right, I'm having fun, and I got a beautiful girl. I got my boy Felix shooting me. Come on, man, there's nothing better than this right now. And at the same time, it was getting my beak wet too, because I'm like, all right, this is practice for me, because in order to excel. But that was my big break, because I don't know if you know, but to me, it opened my mind more. So I'm like, all right, now I
I
can
know
do
you
this.
would be like very reserved of what you were gonna shoot,
Exactly.
and then you kind of like opened up where you were like more like, okay, I'm a model. If the designer tells me I gotta wear leather pants and a silk shirt, whatever, that's what I have to wear.
Exactly.
Because you just you're the subject. You know what I'm saying? You try to sell the product.
Exactly, but your shoot was the one that opened me up to that. So I would say definitely that like opened me up mentally, because I'm like, how I was very reserved. I was like, I'm not shooting that. I'm not doing that. I don't know what the hell that is.
I was saying that too. Like my thing was, of course, always had the outlet for females.
Of course.
I never really had that for yourself, and I was for men, and I was always like, man, I see the potential in you, and I'm like, man, I can't get you to the avenues you want to, and I'm like, I knew you had the look to succeed. So I was like, man, nah, we gotta get this dude out here, get him out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the potential you had, man.
And that's why I was like Flex, whatever you need me to do on my end, I got you. Like, I don't care what it is. That's why I was like, let's rock.
That's why I was like, man, when I was like, man, this dude used to model for Sean John, I was like, I gotta ask him. So how was it like working with Puff?
Puff was fun. I love Puff. He's dope ass dude. Like I've never had any issues with him. Only he's one of those guys that he'll gas you up, like super gas you up, like like you're the greatest model in the world.
Because he wants you to achieve the look he's trying to go for.
Exactly. He wants you. He's trying to take the best out of you. I get it, but then it's like I got stuck with that. Like for like a little bit, so I had to come back to the hood to get my humbleness back. Because I'm telling you, I was like on some other shit. Because this dude was gassing me up every day, and I'm like, God, this guy, man. It's like I'm empty. As soon as I walk in the office, you the hottest dude out there, and I'm like, he was that Funk Flex rah rah, and I'm like, ah. Now I look back at it now and I laugh like that was crazy, but
What would be your favorite shoot or location that you've been blessed to shoot at? I'm gonna tell you which one is mine of you after you answer that question.
I think the one I did in DR with the jet behind me. I think that's the one. Yeah.
Talk about this right here.
Oh wow, you got the free magazine, though. I haven't seen this in a long time.
Yeah, right here.
I had a great time shooting.
This is my favorite one of him too, and I didn't even shoot this, but you see. And he'll tell you, I barely had any magazines of any other photographer in my whole facility before.
Wow.
And I had asked him to sign this one. And I said, yo, I need this one for the collection. Because this was definitely, by far, I think, your best photo shoot ever.
I think so, yeah. I think that's the one that, like, broke all the doors down.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell everybody. Like, this is my personal favorite one. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
That's
you.
fire.
Damn. I can't believe you still have that.
That's how I was like, yo, when you said that, I was like, oh, shoot, we in sick, brother.
That
Because I
shit's
was like, he
crazy.
going to laugh when I pull this joint out.
I haven't even seen it. I totally, I don't
Yo,
know what the hell
it was
I
funny.
got
I
that.
found it a couple days ago, and I was like, oh, perfect. I was like, when you were coming, I was like, oh, man, I was going crazy. I was like, where did I put it? Because I had everything still in storage because, of course, the place is still under construction.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I was like, yo, I hope I find it. And ironically, I did. And then when you just mentioned it, I was like, oh, he's going to laugh when I pull the joint out.
Yeah, that was my favorite shoot, man. Cause it's funny. We shot in DR. We shot in La Romana, and then I had all my cousins there. So like they was like oh shit, like look at Miguel, he's doing this thing, you know. And they never experienced anything like that. So they was like, yo, you jumping into movies? I was like, nah, man. I'm just a model right now.
There's nothing
like,
better feeling than having your family around you.
Yeah,
I was telling my cousins recently, like I had shot Giovanna Fabro at Shaq's mansion. And my cousins don't live that far from there. They're like 45 minutes away. So I was like, yo, meet me at this location. And they're like, where am I going? I was like, just meet me at this location. So they get there, they call me, they're like, I think we're at the wrong place. I said, what do you mean? They're like, no, it's just a big mansion. I said, no, you're at the right place. They're like, I said, hold on, I'm going to send security out there to get you. They came in and they were like, just blown away to just, you know, they're like, damn, we're actually shooting here. And, you know, just the look on their face. And that's something they don't ever forget.
Exactly.
So for you to get to, you know, enjoy that photo shoot with your family must have been.
It was
amazing.
crazy, man. Because my cousins, you know, they still live in DR. They're not here. They came here. They did their thing.
Probably still talk about that shit to this day. Like,
all the time.
Cousins be killing it.
Yeah, still, you know how it is in the family. So it's all good, you know. But I'm grateful for them, man, because they don't experience something like that, you know.
Exactly. So what is a perfect set to you?
A perfect set, damn. Man, I've been on so many. The perfect set for real to be some good food on it, like.
Because they want you to starve, right?
Yeah, they want you to starve all the time, man. Like,
today, just water.
Just water and like, you know, like little snacks, potato chips and little like protein bars. I'm like, man, get some real food in here, man. Like, it's cool, you know, whatever. It is what it is, because they don't want you looking bloated in photos. Right. But I get some real food, like some cheeseburgers, something, pizza, whatever. I mean, anything. I eat anything except a damn protein bar. I'm tired of eating this. But a good set will be, I'll say in Miami for sure. Somewhere hot, warm, you know, champagne, cigars, a nice yacht, and like a nice woman. Any beautiful woman, doesn't matter. I don't care what race, don't matter.
Dope.
You know, as long as we are both professional about it, and we make the picture, we sell the actual clothes and the image and the whole lifestyle, then we good.
Exactly.
You know,
that's what matters.
That's what it's about.
So who was a person that you met that you was totally surprised to meet, you know, because of your profession?
I would say Puff.
Puff?
Yeah, Diddy, because, you know, like when you work with these big fashion houses, you don't never meet the owner. Like, you know, they just too busy to even meet. Like, they don't even want to meet the stylist, the photographer. They don't care about none of that. They just look at it,
just cut
okay,
the check.
yeah, and keep it moving. But when I met him, it was crazy because he came down. He met like all of us, me, Bobby, you know, the whole team. And we like, why is he here? Like, that shit is not normal to us. But they was like, yo, no, he's hands on with everything. So I'm like, oh, cool.
That's why he's so successful.
Exactly. Yeah.
You have to be.
Yeah, he was very hands on. You know, he was telling everybody, yo, do this, do this, do this. You know, yelling at people, yelling at us. Get your shit together. You know, you got to be here at 5 in the morning. Oh, this guy's crazy. We just came from the club like an hour ago. And he said, yeah, you got to be here at 5 in the morning.
Puff is.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to walk here.
Yeah, exactly.
Better be here.
Better be here, bro. No, you're going to be fired. I was like, all right, I'll be there.
So, a double-part question.
Yeah.
A, how do you feel when you see yourself in these ads and billboards? And does any one particular one stand out to you?
I feel weird still to this day because it's like, you know, people don't know the work you put behind this. So it's like when I see it, I'm like, I'm happy for it, but at the same time, I'm like, I remember what I was thinking when I was shooting this shit. Like, damn, I'm tired as hell.
Right.
Because, you know, sometimes you got to shoot straight 500-600 reams and they don't even give you a break. So it's like, I mean, I'm grateful to see it. You know, trust me, like, this, it's a beautiful thing. But at the same time, it's like, you know, like what you had to go through to get to that image. It's like, that shit is not. Well, you know firsthand. Right. It's a long
process.
It's a long process to get to that.
Do you have a favorite one?
Not really. I mean, I just shot the new stuff for Van Houston.
Okay.
That shoot, that shit is amazing because they got me like jumping off a copy machine. It's it's like in the office setting. I'm in a suit, but I'm
Mm.
just jumping out like the copy machine, like coming out of jumping off
More
a
fun.
desk. Like
Not
it's
so
crazy.
generic and boring.
It's like real matrixy. Like
Okay,
it's crazy. That's probably the best shoot I've done in a long time.
that's what's up.
Besides the DR and besides like the Sean John in LA,
Mm.
when we was like almost coming off the roof, but they never
Yeah, I
used
remember
those
that.
images.
Yeah, I saw a picture. I remember that.
I know me, Terrence J, a couple people, but I'm like they used one image that we didn't none of us
The
like that.
Roosevelt Hotel, right?
Yeah, that's right, that's
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
We didn't like that image that they used because we did so many other good photos, and
Right.
I was like, all right, whatever.
It'd be the ones that that you least expect to be the good ones is the one that they always
Yeah,
like the
because
most.
us, we just looked at it as like, ah, shit's whack. I'm like, we did other great ones, and I was like, nah, we got to be safe. All right.
Is it
Did.
still bug you out when your family and friends be like, "Yo, I just saw you at Macy's, or I
Yeah.
saw you out here."
Still to this day,
Oh, yeah, of
people
course.
on Instagram always tagging me, yo, you in my mailbox. What the fuck? Like doing the mailers, the coupons and shit like that. I'm like, yo, good looking, thanks. Hold it for me. When I see you, let me get it, because they don't tell me.
Yeah, of
you
course.
shoot it, they don't tell you.
Oh yeah,
They
they'll never give you anything.
exactly.
You know
And
what I'm
then
saying?
when I go there and I ask them, can I get this? Oh, we don't have none. I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah, that's
You're
how
the
it
one-
always is. Yeah.
So I never have carbon copies of anything.
That's why every time I used to shoot models and stuff for magazines, I always used to make sure I got enough copies because I know how it is. They never get anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to be like, no, here's a copy for you. And they go, oh, at least you gave me one because everybody else be like, you asked out.
Yeah, that's how it is. It's still like that to this day.
How do you feel like you see Jersey finally getting its props, especially, your hometown, Patterson, New Jersey?
Yo, man, finally. I mean, Fetty, shine a light on us for real, but, we've been out there putting in work for the longest. Also with Victor Cruz, too.
Yeah,
Vic is doing his thing, and I'm happy. But at the end of the day, man, anybody from Jersey I support.
Of course.
I don't care where the hell you from, Trenton, Camden, wherever. Jersey's Jersey, man.
Exactly.
We a whole different ball game.
Jersey's the home team.
That's right, because everybody always hating on us. In New York especially. They call us Bridge and Tunnel all the time. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of that. I'm like, oh, you from Jersey? It's like, you're the armpit of New York. I'm like, no, man. Like,
We got mad talent.
all the millionaires that work in New York live in Jersey.
Exactly.
I was like, keep that in mind.
Say Bergen County is not the richest county in America for nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So, what do you feel about this whole Instagram modeling, how it changed the game as far as bookies and compensation?
I mean, it's cool because it's like I said before, it's a good platform for you to showcase your portfolio. But I don't like the fact that a lot of these model guys, they do a lot of jobs for free that we don't do for free. Like us that been in the game so long, and it's like you're really killing our shit because it's like
Your market, yeah.
yeah, you killing my market. It's like, why are you shooting this for free when we really? This is why we in this industry. 'Cause we charge.
That's how we eat.
Yeah, this is how we eat, and you can't do that. But a lot of guys do that just because they want that whole following. Everybody, other models, their agency is Instagram. They don't have an agency,
Right.
and then it's like a lot of their photos are not really up to par, to us because we know good photos. A lot of people don't.
Right.
But to the world, oh yeah, it's a nice photo, and they care for likes. I don't really care for likes. I don't care for followers because we've been in this business a long time.
Exactly.
So when we walk into events and parties, you know who we are. Like my resume. I know your resume. So it's like Instagram is just like, okay, it's a good platform, but if I don't see real work, to me, it's just an Instagram model.
I was about to say, all you see is web stuff, but you never see like real tear sheets or
like you don't see nothing.
real ad campaigns and none of that stuff.
And believe me, a lot of them Photoshop the shit out of these pictures because I'd be like, yeah,
You can tell.
that's
of
not
course.
real. That's
Been
not
in the game, we know what it's like. You know
yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
not real. That's not real. But I don't say that. I don't hate on nobody. That's how you eat. Okay, eat. But I'm not like when it's funny because I notice this when I walk into events and I see other models that are Instagram models and they see me, that face change. Like,
Right.
oh, they be like, oh shit, like
This guy really
they know
did it.
they know not to bullshit with me.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
I'm not
this
that
guy
guy.
already been done that. You
Yeah,
know
I'm
what
like
saying?
I already.
You can't try to gas me.
Yeah, like
Been
I
there,
already
done
know.
that.
So it's like they feel intimidated. I'm like, yo, I understand because I will be too if I'm showing the world fake shit and
Right.
somebody real come in. That's like you pull up in the Chrysler and I got the Bentley.
Yeah.
Like it's the same shit. You gonna feel the same way.
Like, okay, there, the young man.
Exactly. Like, all right,
This is grown man
like
business
I'm not
over
hating
here.
on you, but do your thing.
Exactly. Do you have a favorite model? or anybody you like look
Well,
up to at all, or like respect their work? Let me say that instead.
I would say Tyson, of course.
Of course,
Tyson and Chris Collins, because especially Chris, because Chris coming out of Patterson.
come out of Patterson.
You
Yeah.
know, and to make it to Polo, which is crazy because that's when Tyson declined. He started
Right.
getting all these tats.
Right.
It was like rebelling against Polo. I don't know why,
Right.
but I know it had to be some contract issue. I don't know what it was exactly. But then Chris came in and took the reins. It was like, yo, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
And I'm gonna do this. And then now he got his own cologne that he just launched like a month ago, called Renaissance Man.
Okay.
So
Gotta
Chris
check
is
that
doing
out.
his thing. Yeah, he's doing his thing. He sent me a care package. I just haven't opened it because I'm in the process of moving. So I'm like, dude, I'll check it out when I got a chance.
Like, I ain't opened nothing till I get to the new.
Yeah, I'm like,
Well,
until I get the new.
congratulations on the new house.
Thank you, man. About time, right?
Yeah.
Feel like I'm growing up now.
What is something that you would like people to know about you? Any hidden talents? Of course, I know you're an amazing artist.
Yeah, I paint, and it's funny that I started painting because me and my girl started arguing. That's how.
That's how it started.
That's how it started. Because I'm like, I'm gonna go crazy and just end up in jail because the girl driving me nuts. And then I go to the gym, box it out in the damn bag, and it's not enough. I'm like, all right. So then I come home, let me start sketching, and then sketching became more sketching and doodling and doodling. And then I was like, let me put it on the canvas, and then it just evolved and it kept evolving. So that's how that painting came about. But I used to do graffiti back then.
Okay.
I just stopped for a long time.
Do you have any other like hobbies or anything that maybe no one knows about?
Yeah, I do graphic design too on the low.
Okay.
You know, I like doing graphic design. There's a lot of logos that I
You
do.
mind dunking on somebody neither?
Oh hell yeah! But the thing is, I can't dunk no more, man. I'm older now, so I got Patrick Ewing knees. I got two flats. So it's like, you know, but I still play, of course, just to keep my, just to keep
Cardio.
all cardio. I said just to keep myself in shape because I don't really run like that. I'm not a runner. Also, I do cycling.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
You know, so I'm waiting for the weather to break now.
Oh, I know you can't wait.
I can't wait because I'm going. Like my girl knows I do like 40, 50 miles a day.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like I go from my house to Jersey City, Hoboken. I went down to Harlem. I went down to Pier 59, Times Square on my bike. Like
Okay.
I be all over New York.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Yeah, I know you said you had a piece for the makeup room.
Yeah, that's right. No, I got a couple pieces, not one. I got a couple.
Okay,
I
that's
got a
what's
couple.
Up,
I
man.
got like
Looking
a 4
forward
or
to
5. Yeah, you're gonna love it. Trust me.
All right, that's what's up, my brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
You can check out some of his work at Media City. He already has a few paintings here. You know him, Corey Downing,
Yeah.
Isaac Williams, Lay's art. So I've been trying to have a variety of different artists and showcase a bunch of different talent, especially Jersey.
Yeah, definitely Jersey. I mean, shout out to Lays and Corey. Like them cats, they putting it down.
So what's next for you, my brother? What can we look forward to? More acting?
Yes, man, that's the whole goal right now. Now it's like, and I just signed out to my agency Wilhelmina again, but now for the acting side. So now they're gonna start sending me to like all the like Chex commercials,
Right.
you know, like the Doritos, like all those things. Which that's where I want to be at.
Right.
I'm still working a 9 to 5 too, because people think that I don't work. I got a job too, and then I model, and then I got the baby, and I'm juggling all that at the same time.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Would there be any advice you would give to women that who date people like ourselves or people in entertainment to make the relationship work better?
Absolutely. You just got to be patient. That's all. Because when you're dealing with somebody in our business, and we're artists and what we do, so it's like just be very patient because we're gonna take care of you. You know, you ain't got to worry about that. You just got to give us time and give us the freedom to do that. You know. A lot of women, they don't understand our business. Oh, you just want to be out there with all the girls. It looks like that, but nah, I'm actually networking.
A lot of times, yeah, they don't realize we can't wait to get home.
Yeah, a lot of
It's just like anyone that works their 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
They
It's
just
the same
think
thing.
just because of that. I'm like, nah, man, I want to get home. I'm tired. It's been a long day.
Exactly.
This is a typical day. It's nothing special. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, especially for us, like we've been doing this a long time. So everybody else that don't know, they're oh my God, everybody's amazed. But I'm like, yeah, it's cool. But after you do it so many times, it's repetitive. You already want to go home.
Yeah, exactly, man. So outside of myself, who's your favorite photographer you worked with?
Let me see. Besides you, Hassan Kinley, and I love Hassan. And who else? Oh, and Howard Wing.
Oh yeah, he's dope too.
When we shot the Black Men's magazine.
That was my second favorite shooter.
Yeah.
That was
The
dope.
with Marcus
And
blasting game.
yeah, that was a dope shoot too. I like that shoot a lot.
That shit was amazing. I was like, yo, and we shot it with Nick and Jade from America's Next Top Model. And
Yeah, I
then,
remember that.
and them girls still, we still talk. They just retired. They don't want to model no more, which is crazy to me because they still look good.
Yeah.
I'm like, now you should be really killing the game, but they don't want to.
They don't want to be Instagram models. That's why.
That's why. And Lyrics, but you see, Lyrics took off.
Yeah.
Lyrics is doing her thing. Like, I'm happy for that girl.
That's what's up, my brother. Boy, I thank you for coming through today.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate your support, my brothers.
Likewise.
Where could they follow you at?
Oh, you can follow me on Instagram, the Real MP23. Also, my art page is Abstract by MP, and also Studio Media City. I'm sorry, Media City. You go follow me there too. I got a lot of my work as well as up there too. So.
All right, well, thank you again for coming through today. I appreciate it. Make sure you check us out at www.mediacitystudio.net. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you. Take care. Yeah, thanks.